sick of this Kelsey Mitchell shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm sick of it. The girl didn't score a single point in the second half, and all she do is jack up shots. I've seen more than enough. Passing the ball to Caitlin Clark, not passing the ball to no damn body. She wouldn't even throw the ball to her own shadow because she's so scared of it leaving her hands. She thinks she's going to go into cardiac arrest if the ball leaves her hand and it's not her shooting. We gotta but somebody gotta go. Either Kelsey Mitchell and Stephanie White need to go, or Caitlin Clark got.
One controversial play has turned the WNBA upside down. Asterisk asterisk, what initially looked like nothing more than a physical foul has now sparked a firestorm across the basketball world. Former players, analysts, and even NBA legends are all asking the same question. Did the league get this completely wrong? Now, the pressure is mounting as more people call for Alyssa Thomas to face disciplinary action. So what exactly happened? What new evidence has fueled the outrage? And could this incident become one of the biggest controversies the WNBA has faced in years? Stay with us, because the full story is...
I'm really beginning to wonder if the Indiana Fever as a whole, the organization, even likes Caitlin Clark. So right after the game, what did they post? They post Kelsey Mitchell. I just don't understand this organization. Like, do you not get it? People do not go to the games to see Kelsey Mitchell. They came to watch Caitlin Clark, the one who dropped the same amount of points and 7 assists. But you want to post Kelsey Mitchell. I'm really beginning to think that the Indiana Fever don't really like Caitlin Clark.
It all started with one moment. Asterisk asterisk, nobody expected a single play to spark one of the biggest controversies of the WNBA season. But that's exactly what happened. What looked like just another physical sequence during an intense matchup quickly turned into a heated debate across the basketball world. Fans, analysts, and former players suddenly found themselves asking the same questions about player safety, officiating, and whether the league is truly doing enough to protect its biggest stars. As the replay spread across social media, the controversy only grew, and the calls for accountability became impossible to ignore.
I saw a team that is just totally unconnected right now. They are so disconnected. That's the better word I needed to use. They are so disconnected as players and teammates that this is the performance you get. The first 3 quarters, pretty solid job. Third quarter, you erupt. You go up 12, 14 points. And then after that, it's a downfall. Caitlin Clark comes out. She's only out for 6 minutes, guys. She's only out for 6 minutes in an entire game. Some of it is foul trouble, and there's a couple of bullshit ones on Breonna Stewart, the last one, the 5th one. I'm like, all right, guys. I know it's going a lot of hit pieces that's going on around Caitlin.
Within hours, the footage was everywhere. Clips of the incident flooded social media. Sports shows dedicated entire segments to breaking it down, and basketball fans couldn't stop debating what they had just seen. Former players, analysts, and even respected voices around the game all raised the same concern. Did the referees overlook a serious foul? And was the league's response enough? Asterisk asterisk, before long, the discussion had grown far beyond a single collision between Alyssa Thomas and Caitlin Clark. It had become a league-wide debate about consistency, accountability, and how the WNBA handles its biggest moments.
The film proof Kelsey Mitchell is back the same way she was versus the New York Liberty, not passing the ball to no goddamn body. We got to get into this, man. I'm disgusted with what I'm seeing from Kelsey Mitchell again. She's turning this into the Kelsey Mitchell circus all over again, not passing the ball, dribbling. It's a circus when this girl plays. I am sick of it. Caitlin Clark needs to get far, far away from Kelsey Mitchell. Let's get into it. This is ridiculous. All right. We're going from the beginning. Caitlin Clark's going to get a ball to Kelsey.
The controversy quickly expanded beyond a single play. Asterisk asterisk, it turned into a much larger conversation about where the WNBA should draw the line between allowing physical, competitive basketball and protecting the players who have become the driving force behind the league's growing popularity. Fans, former players, analysts, and media personalities all weighed in with strong opinions. But instead of finding common ground, the debate only became more divided, with nearly everyone seeing the situation from a different perspective.
Because she brings butts to the seats and sell merchandise and things like that, and brings national attention to their brand. But I'm beginning to feel that way. I don't think they really support Caitlin Clark. They don't, and I go by their actions, not their words. I don't care what they say in press conferences. I don't really care what they say in commercials or on social media. That don't matter. I by their actions.
The basketball world quickly found itself divided. Some argued that physical play has always been a fundamental part of basketball, and that hard contact is simply the price of competing at the highest level. Others believed the officials failed to control the game, allowing the situation to escalate when earlier intervention might have prevented the controversy. Caught between those opposing viewpoints was the WNBA, which reviewed the incident after the final buzzer before announcing that Alyssa had been assessed a flagrant 2 penalty and a 1-game suspension, stating that the play involved reckless contact with Caitlin Clark and qualified as a non-basketball act under league rules. The decision immediately fueled even more debate, with some fans calling the punishment justified while others argued it was either too harsh or not severe enough. Within hours, television analysts, former players, and basketball fans were breaking down every replay from every possible angle, turning social media into a non-stop courtroom where everyone had an opinion. What began as a single moment on the court quickly evolved into one of the WNBA's biggest talking points, raising broader questions about officiating, player safety, consistency, and how the league should respond when controversial plays dominate the
dream back-to-back. Caitlin Clark just lost to Angel Reese back-to-back. This is disgusting right here, man. And y'all keep saying, oh, man, y'all be going hard on Stephanie White. She's a good coach. Where? Caitlin Clark came out on fire. 13 points in the first quarter. You would think second quarter we giving her the ball. No, we can't do that. We have to make sure Kelsey Mitchell catches up. And she had a good second quarter, but why is Clark not even shooting?
League's decision only fueled an even bigger debate. While many fans felt the 1-game suspension was a fair response because it acknowledged the seriousness of the contact, others argued it fell far short of sending a meaningful message about player safety. The discussion quickly moved beyond social media and onto national sports programs, where several well-known analysts weighed in. Stephen A. Smith emphasized that the WNBA must find the right balance between preserving the physical nature of the game and protecting the players who have become the league's biggest attractions. His argument wasn't that star players deserve different rules, but that avoidable situations that sideline the league's most recognizable athletes ultimately hurt everyone involved. His comments resonated because every major professional league has faced similar challenges, with organizations like the NBA, NFL, and MLB all introducing measures over time to better protect their biggest stars while maintaining competitive integrity. As Caitlin Clark's arrival has brought unprecedented attention to the WNBA, that conversation has become more important than ever, with many believing the league now faces difficult decisions about how to balance physical competition, player safety, and its continued growth. The reason this debate has become so intense is impossible to ignore. Since Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA, attendance has surged across multiple cities, television ratings have reached record highs, merchandise sales have skyrocketed, and arenas that once had empty seats are now selling out whenever the Indiana Fever visit. Whether fans support Clark or not, her impact on the league's growth is undeniable, which is why every physical play involving her quickly becomes national news.